Welcome back to A Beer and Review. On this episode, I'm drinking New Belgium's Voodoo Ranger IPA. This guy's coming in at 7% alcohol. Indian Pale Ale brewed with spice, bursting with tropical aromas and juicy fruit flavors from Mosaic and Amarillo hops. This golden IPA is perfectly bitter with a refreshing, sublime finish. We'll see about that. Let's get the whiff of this guy and there's a little bit of a citrusy smell to it. You definitely get that greenness, that hoppiness that you associate with an IPA. I guess right away it hit me with like a fruity note. A little earthy, grassy. That's probably a bit with the hops. Let's pour the rest of it out and see how it looks. Right now it's giving me kind of like a dark golden color. Got a nice white head to it. Ooh, yeah, it's a really nice color. It's very golden. Oh, I got so worked up I forgot to rate it. Yeah, aroma, it's a little bit of a piney smell too. Being not the biggest fan of IPAs, I think this is actually quite a pleasant aroma. I'm gonna go ahead and give that I'll go with an 8. 8 out of 12. And appearance, I'm going to go straight 3 out of 3. Got that nice golden color, nice white head. The head's retaining for a little while, so that's nice. Alright, now on to the fun part, the flavor. Really smooth finish, but the flavor, like, it hit me right away, like with the hops. A slight, that slight citrusy, fruity flavor, a little bit piney. I definitely taste the hop. It's rated at a 50 IBU, which is an insane bitterness for an IPA. And it's not that bitter. Thus the score. Yeah, so I'm definitely getting hints of slight grapefruity type of taste. You definitely get some of the hop, but it's not too bitter, which is really nice. So, I'm actually pretty damn pleased with this IPA. I've gotten into them a little bit more as of late. And this just has a really nice medium of the road IPA-ness to it. It's not overwhelming, and I think it's pretty good on as far as an IPA goes. From a guy that's not a big fan. But anyway, the flavor, I'm gonna go ahead and give this 16 out of 20. Mouthfeel, I guess I get a little bit of a bitterness on the follow through at the very, very, very end, kind of like on the back of the tongue. There's a little bit of a bitterness to it. Not much though. Mouthfeel, it's pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that a 4 out of 5. It's not a bad mouthfeel. It feels like a beer in the mouth. It doesn't stick around very long like a stout or something like that. It's not super thick. So yeah, 4 out of 5. I think that's a pretty good score. Overall, out of 10, I'm pretty happy with this beer. I'm a little surprised that I like it as much as I do. I mean, I'd still prefer like a stout or a porter or a black lager or something like that over this, just because like the bitterness is a bit much after a while. But overall, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. I think this is a solid 7. So that gives us a score of 38 out of 50 on this New Belgium's Voodoo Ranger IPA. That is a pretty good score, especially for being an IPA and me not being a huge fan of IPAs. I think that's a pretty darn good score. Definitely go give it a try. I don't know if it's going to be a regular thing or if it's just like a seasonal that they're trying out. But yeah, hop down to the store and try it out for yourself, especially if you're a fan of IPAs. Maybe this isn't strong enough for you, with the doubles and the triples out there in the world. Thanks for watching the show. If you've had the Voodoo Ranger, let me know down in the comments what you thought of it. Be sure to come back to the next video next week. And until then, cheers.